Welcome back, class. Our Season 8 students have just had their final exams, and I'm going to rate their performances, or at least go over their performances and offer a little bit of what they did well and maybe some constructive criticism. Starting with our A-plus students, Daniel and Taylor, there's nothing to say about them. They're the heroes. Daniel, that tattoo of Taylor is literally insane, but also adorable because it shows that you were just in it for the long haul. Lauren wins my MVP of the Night award just for being well-spoken, poised, looking beautiful, and just giving Dave grace and saying that he's not a bad person and not further pushing him down because, you know, he's been through the ringer already. That really shows a ton of virtue, which I respect. Okay, now, Ben, I got to admit, you were a little too smiley and kept saying, I forget, none of us believed you, but you did a good job staying out of drama and keeping your cool. Sarah, we were a little confused as to why you said no at the altar and to him dating you, but then seemed sad that he wouldn't move to Nashville. Maybe there's some context on the back end that we didn't get, but you did a great job of standing up for yourself. Virginia, where'd the baby voice go? Like, were you talking like that the whole time or just when the cameras came on? I couldn't help me but wonder if you were doing a bit for the cameras. And then also it was confusing because, you know, you said no to Devin at the altar and seemed so torn up and then came with all this heat like at the reunion. So I don't know. I always get confused when someone says no at the altar and then still feels the need to bash the other person. Again, I'm very aware that things can happen that we don't see. However, you were super prepared and, you know, you came with your talking points, which I respect. Devin, you were not so prepared. It didn't seem like you saw this coming. However, you did a good job not getting too swept up in the drama and you kept your cool pretty well. Monica, you seemed to come in with a lot of anger that I didn't expect. I thought you and Joey were like super cool at the wedding, so that was unexpected to me. However, you were prepared, you were poised. You almost seemed like a different person at the reunion. You were like ready to go. Just your whole demeanor was like woman on a mission. Joey, my man, you had a rough go at it this reunion. I think that you were conflicted because you don't want to get caught up in drama. You don't want to speak bad about people, and you don't like when people speak bad about you. You don't want to get in these arguments. But, you know, when you got these accusations, I think you could have I think you had to fight back a little bit more. I think you were a little bit too nice, too timid. You know, this is the Super Bowl. However, I think you did a good job keeping your cool and just letting people know that you're a nice guy. I think you definitely got, I think, a little bit caught off guard. Okay, now Molly, I was a little sad because I feel like you had a part that got cut because we didn't hear too much of you, but you looked great. I also wish Brittany B. Dot was there because I wanted to hear from her too. I really liked her. And on that note, we have Dave. I've said this before, it's my hot take. I think that Dave got a bad rap. He obviously screwed up big time in many, many ways. I think he did a pretty good job of taking accountability for his actions. I think that one thing that he could have done better is he kind of blamed this guy too much. It sounds like maybe this guy was very manipulative. The guy that Lauren had, I guess, seen before going on the show. But nonetheless, I think he did pretty well taking accountability. But, you know, there's always going to be people that are going to hate him. But I will say that Lauren, again, the fact that Lauren has said publicly that he's not a bad guy, I think Lauren is a very sweet woman for saying that, but I also think that shows that at his core, Dave is not a narcissistic sociopath. He's just a dude that messed up big time and did some super like shitty things in the process. So again, I've said this before, it's my hot take. Everyone seems to skewer me, but I don't think Dave was that bad as a person. I'm going to break down the Meg, Mason, Madison, Alex situation in another video because this one's getting a little long. All right, bye.